CASC Ice Racing features old street cars modified for use in the series. The interiors offer a place for passengers to join the action, something that I experienced firsthand with veteran driver Bryan Rashleigh.
The ice race cars and that, basically you get a good car that's got heat and that's fairly solid, and buy something cheap and you remove the lights and whatever preparation. You can prepare a car probably in one day, and then the one thing you have to do is decide what class you're running, what if you're running in the street stud class or rubber to ice.
I learned a lot from joining Rashleigh in rubber to ice, but I was in for an even wilder ride with sophomore driver Steve Nairn in street studs.
Driving on ice is unlike any other form of racing that I've done. It's humbling, and you know, you really have to not push your grip, and that's what you're playing with. It's all just trying to find the balance between grip and power.
The sideways corners, close quarters, and occasional bumps made it an intense 14-lap ride for someone like me who doesn't race, but the tricky conditions do help racers who also compete on pavement.
It translates. I mean, the ability to correct in a skid situation, you know, in some cases you don't know how that's going to feel when you lose grip on asphalt or in wet conditions until you've lost grip, and not at that point on a road course or a racetrack, it can be very damaging to you or the car or people around you. Out here, I would say there's still damage risk, but it's mitigated, and it just teaches you what it feels like to somewhat lose control in a safe environment, and then translate that into correcting it and trying to keep the car out of the snowbank or off of other people's bumpers.
Well, it helps especially in the rain. Okay, when you know you can go through corners and hang the car out, whatever, when it's raining and that, and there's not much traction with rain tires and stuff like that, so it really helps with that as well.
I would say this teaches more driver technique than almost any other type of racing that I've done. Really helps even on the street as an avoidance type driving skill as well, and you can't really, there's nowhere else you could try driving on such limited grip surfaces as on ice.
Spectators are welcome to attend for free. There's also heated washrooms and a heated indoor food stand. The series often has different ways to get involved outside of the car, while Nairn and Rashleigh have this message for potential racers.
Yeah, I would say do it. It's you know, any racing is expensive, but this is something that, you know, a couple of guys can get together and put a car together. It has safety requirements, but they're not excessive. So, you know, the car has to be mechanically sound, but other than that, it's affordable racing, and it really teaches things that you could never learn on the street, especially, and even on a racetrack. You know, this is one of the most forgiving places. So entry level, but the skill sets are still the same, and building from here into maybe other aspects of racing makes this definitely a great starting place.
They should come up, watch it. They can talk to people around. The Facebook Ice Race Minden, they can get a lot of information from there. Our Elaine Willis, our ice race director, posts stuff on there every week, posts the results, pictures of cars and running, because if you come up here, and you can probably arrange to get a ride with somebody, and I'm sure once you ride with somebody and see what happens, you'll get hooked.
To learn more, visit casc.on.ca. I'm Bryce Turner reporting for Inside Track.